Hello everyone, I'm Kevin. Welcome to the Kevin Talks MP. Is the thinner the magnetic platen the better? Hello, thanks for watching this channel. Today we are going to talk about whether the thinner the magnetic platen the better. When we talked about the application scenarios of magnetic platen on injection molding machines, we mentioned the effect of the thickness of the magnetic platen itself on the daylight space of the injection molding machine. If the mold used on the injection molding machine has achieved the limit dimension of its machine specified thickness, plus the thickness of the magnetic platen, then the injected part may not be able to be taken out when mold is opened. Based on the above factors, then the thickness of the magnetic platen itself should be as thin as possible. But in reality, in order to resist external interference, ensure sufficient magnetic force, the thickness of the magnetic platen is also restricted. The magnetic flux are motivated by solenoid under the magnetic pole. At the moment when it accelerates to the surface of the pole, we can consider it as the moment when the bullet is fired from the gun barrel. Whether the bullet is lethal, it depends on the quality and speed of the bullet. Therefore, it depends on the amount of gunpowder filled in the bullet shell. It is also related to the length of the barrel, that is reflected on the magnetic platen. It is embedded magnet in the plate body. The quantity of permanent magnets. It is like the gunpowder that boosts the bullet. The thickness of the solenoid used to motivate the permanent magnet, it is equivalent to the length of the gun barrel. If the mold can be completely attached to the magnetic platen, at this time, magnetic flux projecting from the surface of the magnetic pole, in the absence of magnetic resistance, can be smoothly injected into the surface of the mold and entering the mold. In this case, a thick magnetic platen is not required, but in reality, the mold and the magnetic platen are definitely not in zero gap contact. Then the magnetic flux coming out of the magnetic pole surface need to overcome a certain amount of magnetic resistance of air before it enter the mold. After our actual experience and calculations, we believe that without affecting the performance of the magnetic plate, in this case, extreme magnetic plate thickness should not be less than 45 millimeters. Let's go back to the example just used. If the bullet is shot at a wild beast within 2 meters, then whether it is a pistol or a sniper rifle, they can complete this task. But if the wild beast is in 100 meters distance away, regarding the speed of the bullet, if it is a pistol, it will not be able to make the job done. So when customers choose magnetic platen, it is definitely not the case that the thinner the better. The thinner the plate, the worse its ability to overcome air gap. The safety margin left for customers is also less. Speaking of here, those without conclusive verification of magnetic capacity, and just emphasize, their magnetic platen has the kind of marketing propaganda of how thin it is. It means lack of integrity. Is it right? Let's continue our topic next time. Oh, I forgot. If you are interested in our products, or if you are interested in any questions, you can also type your questions in the comment area. We will answer them later, okay? See you next time. 1. The thickness of the magnetic platen affects the mold opening of the injection molding machine, so we hope the magnetic platen to be thinner. 2. The magnetomotive force of relatively thin magnetic plates is also weak. 3. It is recommended that customers extend the length of the tie bar to obtain the thickness space of the magnetic platen.
Welcome to Contact Us.